Alright, what's up YouTube? My name is Frank and today I'm bringing you guys another Gears commentary. It's King of the Hill on Jacinto, just running with a few people. But the gameplay is not what I want to talk about today. Today I got a special guest with me. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. My name is Burbs 181741, and I'm joining Frankie here on this dual comm. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. Today we're going to talk about, I know people are running into the ground, everyone's talking about it, but we're going to talk about it today. Judgment. It's coming out March 19th. I'm pumped for it. I know Burbs is pumped for it, right, Burbs?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm so excited for this game. I'm more excited about this game than I was for Gears 3. In Gears 3, I sat outside GameStop for like a good 8 hours. I shit you not, man.
Yeah.
It was intense.
Now I know that they're doing the same thing that they do with all the past gears. If you pre-order it from a certain retailer, you get all kinds of little perks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Amazon. You get Young Dom. Is there anything else besides that for Amazon?
No, I think they also gave out. They were also giving out the classic hammer burst. I know multiple places are like if you go through Microsoft, they get them. They get the classic hammer burst. Same with GameStop. Let me actually check really quick. I'm pretty sure GameStop. Yeah, Amazon is Young Dom with classic hammer burst.
Yeah,
Uh,
I
they
think
they.
I
Oh, sorry.
think that's where I'm gonna be. That's where that's where I've actually already pre-ordered it from because I don't know. Young Marcus doesn't appeal to me, and neither does the redhead chick. I like Dom. I
You
always liked
you
him.
you have not read the books. I could already tell. You need to read the books. Alex Brand is just read the graphic novel, son. Just do it. Pretty pictures and hot chicks. Enough said.
All right. Well, fair enough. But I like Dom. I've always liked them.
Oh yeah.
Where'd you gonna be pre-ordering it from?
I pre-ordered mine from GameStop, and I actually put down the money. It was last year when they announced Judgment. I just went over there and I'm like, here, I don't care. Take my money. There it is. And they at the time they didn't even have the pre-order, to where you could pre-order it. So I just had like $30 of store credit, what have you, on my account. And then once they allowed it, there I was like, boom, there it is.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm loving this. Still cannot freaking wait.
So uh, how do you feel about them making it so that you can buy double XP whenever you want? I feel like that was a great play on their part since they were having trouble like money issues trying
Mm-hmm.
to keep the servers up. I think
Mm-hmm.
that that'll bring a very good revenue stream for them to keep the servers up this time.
Oh
And
yeah, I'm all for that. I'm all for that a company charging people for bonus features like the double experience, whatever, as long as it goes towards server maintenance, new updates, what have you. I mean, if it just goes to line their pockets, no. But
yeah,
Gears 3 when it launched, every match was was on a server, no latency or very small minimum latency. It was beautiful. It was gorgeous. And then about the 6 month mark, they lost their money. They lost revenue coming in because nobody was buying the weapon skins. Nobody was giving them money. People were just buying the season pass. My personal opinion: get rid of the season pass, or at least make it to where people still have to pay, but at a lower cost. Instead of pay 20 or 1,200 Microsoft points, you get all the maps. Pay I would have it pay 1,600 Microsoft points, and then be like, oh, here, maps are out here, $5, while everybody else has to pay 15. You know that's just me personally, but I mean, I just hope that the ability to buy double experience, buy weapons, the weapon skins and armor skins. I hope that it actually keeps the servers running longer than it was in Gears 3, and keeps more updates coming out.
yeah. Well, So what you're saying is, you would like the season pass idea to be changed to where like if you have the season pass, you get a discount on every map pack that comes out, right?
Yeah,
Instead of you just playing one flat rate.
yeah, because I mean, you look at the season pass for Gears 3, and you got four DLCs, four map pack and DLCs, shit, whatever, and for $30, yeah, you save $10 overall for it, but there wasn't anything there. They weren't getting any money after that. They only got the initial money, within the first 6 months, but then after that, nobody was buying, weapon skins or buying the map packs because they already had a pre-order. They, honest, in my personal opinion, season passes hurt the company more than that helps, because I mean, it's not like all the DLCs are right there on day one. It's, months and weeks down the line.
Yeah.
And Microsoft charges a company to come out with DLC, to come out with patches. Not a lot of people know this. So it costs them money to put in a patch to, fix a game. And if they don't have that money, then they're not going to fix it, because they just can't. There's no money for it.
Yeah, that's true. I think you have an interesting perspective on things. You're looking at it as if you were a developer instead of as a consumer. Because as a consumer, it's certainly a good idea to keep the season pass idea the way it is. Who doesn't want to save money on stupid map
Oh, and
packs?
and I'm all for saving money. I mean, do if I could save a couple bucks, shoot, I'll do it. But for a game like Gears, because I have so much love for it, I have a lot of love and respect for the game genre as a whole, plus the company and everything else. It hinders them in the long run because they can't progress off of it after a certain point.
Yeah. A lot of people don't think about that. They always think about, oh, me, if I need to save money, why are they charging so much to me? But in the long run, it affects your overall gaming experience if they have more money, as we saw with how the servers ideas was going on. No one wants to play on P2P because it's awful, as we saw in Gears 2.
Oh god, don't even mention that game. Oh god.
It's a good idea to let them get their money so we can keep our servers and we can have fun.
Yeah, I mean, I would gladly pay. I mean, like when Rum Shadow came out, I paid twice for that because it messed up. I had the season pass, whatever, but the Microsoft or the marketplace didn't have, my. It wasn't registering that I had the season pass, and I went and paid for it again because why not? I have absolutely no problem paying for something. Granted, I'm still going to buy the season pass, but if it comes down to where if I'm going to, if I see something that catches my eye or a DLC that is not covered, I'll buy it, no problem.
Now, there is there's a little like promotion for pre-ordering the season pass for Judgment, isn't there? Isn't like don't you
There,
get something?
there is for the season pass. You get four armor skins, five weapon skins, permanent double experience boost forever.
Permanent? That's
Permanent.
awesome.
And but it's only in the VIP playlist. They're
Uh,
gonna have two playlists, the VIP and the non-VIP. Don't know how that's
so
gonna
what
work.
exactly is the VIP playlist?
As far as I am aware, it's essentially free for all, team deathmatch, domination, and overrun, but you just get the double experience.
So
If
is it
you
a like how Forces of Nature is really just a bracket for a bunch of sub playlists, or is it an actual you get to
there's going to be, if from what I understand, there's going to be two playlists when you go into multiplayer. The normal,
you there?
I'm just using those as examples. But then you go into, and it'll have the same the four game types on both of them, same map rotation, same everything. Just the difference is that in the VIP playlist, you will get double experience permanently for as long as you play on that playlist.
Yeah, true.
So, I mean, that I just hope that they don't consolidate or have to liquefy essentially the standard playlist because everybody's going to buy the season's pass, and then no, for the double experience boost because some people care about artificial rewards and random crap like that.
True. Now, with the whole servers issue, I think there's a rumor floating around that you can customize like certain playlist or a server or something
No,
like that. No?
they have not. The only way that that would be possible is if they did what like Battlefield 3 did, where you
Yeah.
can actually rent your own server. If Epic turned around and did that, boom, that'd be perfect. But that would also destroy the game even more. But that's another discussion at another time. I mean, you know me, you know how I feel about the Gears community, and about the more so the elitists of the Gears community. Um,
Yes.
but
You have an
what
interest. I think everyone should hear your take on the things. Most people that play Gears are, you know, elitists. Are they're the hardcore Gears fans. They like the Lancer and Asher. You know,
No,
people
no,
don't
they
like
don't even
this.
like the Lancer.
Yeah, well,
It-
there's the real hardcore people don't mind the Lancer too much, but like some of the newer kids that are introduced into Gears 2, they're the ones that are like the real Nasher heavy guys, like only Nasher, please,
mhm.
you know. But you actually don't mind the retro and sawed off, which I find interesting to say the
No,
least.
and the thing is, I've been playing since Gears 1. I've been playing since E-Day, mind you. When Gears 1 came out, I went and bought an Xbox. I bought it, my 360. I went and got it. And, Gears was the main reason why I got an Xbox. And I've been playing, since E-Day. When they came out with, Gears 3 and they had the retro and sawed off, at first I had a problem with it because I didn't know how. I was just like everybody else, where with the Gears 2 mindset of the Lancer didn't do crap, and you could only use the Hammer Burst if you had a modded controller. So the Nasher was the only thing. But as I kept playing, I'm like these weapons they do serve their purposes to some certain extent, and I personally have no problem. I will pull out a retro, and I will pull out a retro and use it because I don't care. I will grab a sawed off of the ground, or hell, even spawn with it because it's part of the game. I do not bash anybody for using what's in the game. And I personally think anybody who thinks Gears is all about the Nasher is a freaking idiot. I mean, and I'm only, and we should have honestly done this when my son's not around because it would have been more colorful. But no, because find me one other game, find me any game where they had a machine gun with a chainsaw on it. Find me it, please. I beg you. Gears evolved around the Lancer because that was the only thing. I mean, I remember seeing the trailer, for Gears 1, seeing Marcus jump through the boarded up window, seeing the corpse come up, and he pulls out his Lancer and it has a freaking chainsaw on it. I mean, it's like, what? This is completely new. This is awesome. That, and also the giant ass bugs coming up from the ground, but that's another thing. you know
hmm
And the only reason why people rely so heavily on the Nasher is because of Gears 2. You can shoot somebody, you can kill somebody with a Nasher from 50 feet away, from across the map even, depending on your connection. So that was the only real consistent gun, and it was the most inconsistent gun ever.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't really mind the Lancer and the Hammerburst too much. I just don't like it when people only use that. I feel like you should mix it up, When it's just turns into everyone's just in cover rifling for the entire game, I have a problem with that, you know.
Yeah,
But that's just
well,
me.
yeah, well, yeah, and that's you like to get in there, you like to get in the nitty gritty, and actually do the Nasher duels and wall bounce and all that crap. Myself personally, I suck with my Nasher, even though for some reason I have more kills in it than I do on my Lancer. But I have no problem sitting back and suppress fire to where you can run up and kill the guy. Okay, cool. My job's done. You're still alive. It works.
Yep.
That's also another thing. Kill stealing. Oh God, that's going to be another 18-minute conversation.
Kill stealing. But let's try and get back.
Yeah,
So
back on topic.
so as far as them, you're happy to see them, the retro and the sawed off return in Judgment.
I am. And everybody was, saying that if they ever come up with a new game, that they need to get rid of the weapons. I don't feel like it that they need to. The sawed off, I'm actually excited how they changed it. It's now more on par with the Gnasher. Two shots. It doesn't have a spread. It just does a frontal cone, like frontal cone damage, just like the Gnasher does. I believe it's the same reload time, if not a little bit, as it is in Gears 3, or a little bit slower, or faster. I mean, I'm not quite sure. And the retro, it's actually a lot harder and a lot more difficult to feather it like people do in Gears 3. I'm really
So
excited about
if
those.
if what you're saying is how it's gonna be, what is the edge to the sawed off? Why should people use the sawed off over the Gnasher then if it's gonna be almost the same?
Um, preference, or it could be either personal choice or situational. I mean, it could be a little bit bigger spread than the Gnasher, to kind of like a buckshot type thing, or hell, it could even be like a slug type weapon, to where it's like it could be just like one shot kill type situation. Hypotheticals here, not let's hope not. But I mean, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
love
test
it.
all the weapons out
Oh hell yeah!
as soon as the game comes out.
Oh yeah, it's good.
So
I'm gonna test the weapons on well, the weapons I can during the Overrun demo weekend.
if it's gonna be to where the statistics are almost identical between the sawed off and the Gnasher, I feel like that's gonna make more people go towards the Gnasher then because the Gnasher has more bullets to shoot, whereas the sawed off you shoot twice you're done.
Yeah, I mean they might they could have increased the damage output of it, condensed the spread but increased the damage. I'm not sure. I'll have to test that out when it comes time to it.
Yeah, that's true. So what else? How do you saw the trailers and stuff that's been
Oh
going
yeah.
on the dashboard, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What do you think about the whole being able to meat shield any gun? I feel like that's gonna be a problem.
It's going to be a problem at first because nobody's going to know how to counter it. Picture, you meat shield somebody in Gears 3. You don't move that much. That's
Mhm.
extra protection. That's a little bit extra protection, extra armor, but will eventually go away. Yeah, you have, now in Judgment, you're able to use your Lancer, your Hammerburst, a boom shot, even. But they uh, they uh, they showed a video of Dom using the Gnasher with the or with the boom shield. The rate of fire on the Gnasher is really quick. If you hold it down, it's like pop, 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 whatever. When he had the boom shield, it was tripled. The rate of fire was just insanely slow, plus the reload. So it actually balances it out. You have extra protection, but you have a slower fire, maneuverability, reload. It's those are going to be for like oh shit moments, essentially. Or if you really just want to piss somebody off and came around the corner with a boom shield and Scorcher, which
Yeah.
I've seen.
All
And
right.
I'll probably do.
Well, we actually went a little bit over, but
Oh,
I just wanted to get all
uh,
everything out on the table right here in one video. So um, we'll definitely do more dual comms in the future, and we'll probably do one on the day that you said you're not gonna play multiplayer when it comes out first, right?
no, well, I'm I'm probably gonna do what I did with Gears 3 is just jump into the story because the Gears story has always what drove me.
Mm-hmm.
And play a few chapters of the story, and then if I'm still awake, then I'll jump into the multiplayer. But
All right.
now, like,
Well,
are you going to just go through and edit this, or to kind of make it all fit, or
yeah, yeah.
okay?
Um, link to Burbs Channel will be in the description if you want to check him out. He's a good
Please do.
commentator. Please sub him up. He needs more recognition. Better commentator than I am. And that'll be it. See you guys in the next video.
Take care, everybody.
Yep. Peace.